Hey everyone, it's Comic Stacks. I'm here at McKay's Used Book in Chattanooga, Tennessee, about to take the $3.99 challenge. So let's head on in. Alright, so the point of this video is simple. I had mentioned in the intro the $3.99 challenge, and what I'm going to do is I have a bunch of comic books here. I'm just going to flip through them. I picked all these up at a used comic book store. Actually, it's called McKay's. I just went in there with the intent of everything I buy was going to be less than $3.99. I can set up some combinations here. I thought about doing it that way, where the what can I show you for less than $3.99, which is $3.99 is important because that's the price of a comic book right now, low end, from Marvel especially, is this $3.99 price. So $4 for a comic book, and that's a bit much for some of us who go down and just want to buy a comic book. You get 24 pages out of it, and that's it. But all these, I mean, you can see for 50 cents, for another one for 50 cents, I was able to go down and just go through bins and bins of these things and find out what I wanted. If you're interested in Wolverine and the Hulk, I mean, it's 3 issues right there for 50 cents. Captain America, Civil War, 75 cents. I mean, and it just goes on and on and on. You can see this. These are good books. They're not necessarily in the greatest shape, but if you're not looking to be super collector and thinking you're going to get rich off comic books, you can do this. This is an Avengers title, Avengers 379. This was from, I forget what year, but I mean, 50 cents. The new Avengers stuff from Brian Michael Bendis. For what it's worth, Bendis, right? I mean, just look at the characters on here: Sentry, Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man. This is and it's actually, that's number 8, and this is number 9. So two issues back to back for $1. I mean, you can't beat that. Secret Invasion time. Look at this. Look at this cover. I mean, a beautiful cover. Beautiful as far as just, especially probably significant in where we're heading with the MCU as well, with the Skrulls being introduced in Captain Marvel. New Avengers, some old Captain America stuff. Live, Free or Die. I mean, 90 cents. Another Captain America book, 331, 90 cents. You have a 366 and 367 here. Acts of Vengeance. Like I said, if you get back-to-back storylines on stuff, that's great because you get back-to-back stories for cheap. The Adamantium Agenda. This is relatively recent. This is I think 2018. I'm not and 2017, 2018. And it's 75 cents. You'd have dropped. Well, how much was it? Where's the bar? $3.99 right here. $3.99. You'd have dropped on it for at your comic book store. But I mean, hit these used bins. Mighty Avengers, $2.51. Avengers 271, 50 cents. This is part of the Blood Ties. I'm slowly piecing together. I wanted 1 through 5. I'm slowly piecing this together, and I'm doing it at $0.25 a piece. 90 cents for this one, for Uncanny X-Men. So that's $1.15 for 2 in the Blood Ties series. Superior Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Infinity Team Up. You got Thanos on the cover. Anything with Thanos on the cover right now is selling. And you got Miles Morales, who's about to take an uptick as far as popularity. Free Comic Book Day, 20 cents. I missed Free Comic Book, Amazing Spider-Man. But guess what? I got it right there. Night Thrasher. I, for some reason, got on a kick of Night Thrasher recently. I've got, I believe, 2 through 6. I came across this, got the Hulk on it. You know, Night Thrasher 15. Why not pick it up? The Fear Itself storyline, a good one. 75 cents. I'm trying to get all the Avengers Initiative ones just because I started picking them up and noticed black costume on here and was like, hey, I got to check this out. More Avengers from the Hickman run, 50 cents. I mean, some Iron Man issues. And World War Hulk issue. This I actually checked this issue out. It's actually kind of lame, but Ultimate Iron Man. So my point is, look, if you want to get into comics, which I encourage you to do, you don't have to spend a fortune to do so, and you can go find. So a lot of this stuff is nostalgia for me. I remember these comic books. I remember seeing them and being like, man, I love those books back in the day, but I couldn't buy them back then. I didn't have the money. So now it's getting into a collection thing, and it's also kind of like a garage sale thing. I walk into a comic book store and I can look around and see, hey, what do I need to complete my set? What I've started collecting the Hickman run of Avengers just because I can, and like to. It's exciting to come across one for 49 cents or $1 and or 20 cents, 75 cents, and pick it up. But anyways, I'd like to see if you guys have any examples. $3.99 challenge. I could go through and piece together a pretty awesome collection here, especially from the on the Spider-Man side. I mean, throw out this. This has one of the best fold out 3 pages in the history of Spider-Man with Venom and Carnage on it, along with Spider-Man. It's actually the one I use in my on my channel post. So I mean, you got good books for $2, $2.25. Hulk and now Spider-Man 14 here. This is the 1990 McFarlane run, and this was important because I needed this one to complete my set. I've got I think 1 through 30 right now on this, and working through there, and I got it for $1.25. So. The breakout storyline is actually really cool. Watching Tombstone snap Spider-Man's arm like a twig is kind of crazy. But guys, that's all I got. Click subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and please leave a like. Guys, I appreciate it. Real Comic Stacks out.